Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a drastically happy couple in love that loves reacting to some Dragon Ball Z Kai.
This is true.
So we're checking out Dragon Ball Z Kai, episode 159. If you want all of our Dragon Ball Z Kai reactions, we have a playlist down below in the description of this video. You can go ahead and check that out. This is the first time you're checking us out. We also reacted to Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's actually how we got into Dragon Ball Z. And the whole Dragon Ball series, really. And and so we continued with it with the Buu saga. And we're gonna continue on with it. We're gonna go to Super after this, as soon as we're done with this series. Yeah. All right, you ready to check this out?
Ready.
Previously, Majin Buu hunted Goku and Vegeta across the universe and stumped.
First, he owned Krillin.
Oh no, Boo's all set to destroy Grand Kai's world.
We're the ones he's really after.
Luring Buu to the sacred world of the Kais. Abandoned, but does he have enough power to stop Majin Buu? The battle.
We'll find out. What are you smiling about?
Just Goku and Vegeta just clocking each other.
I thought when they did the whole, we need to fight it out to see who fights Majin Buu, I thought they were literally going to fight each other. And then they did the whole...
Rock, paper, scissors was so great, though.
Yeah. Their version of rock, paper, scissors, whatever the hell they're doing. But I really did think that they were going to fight each other. Like, I'm like, oh my God, really? So we're going to get like 3 episodes of you guys just fighting each other to see who kills Majin Buu?
Thus exhausting each other and not standing a chance against Buu. Yeah.
It's all over now. Not even Goku can stop.
You were so dramatic.
So dramatic.
Gonna tear the whole universe to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Whatever.
I mean, he's done it how many times already?
Brains, we might win this yet.
This is the end of the world and the next. Why, easy boy. Don't throw off my balance.
What are you doing, Mr. Satan?
No.
Artist, and I'm not even sure he's sane, but his power and speed are out of this world.
There, that look in his eyes. Goku's finally getting serious.
No more fucking around. Super Saiyan 3?
Buu looks bored.
Yeah. Look at the smile.
It's about time he put in a little effort.
What? He's getting buzzed backwards? Upside down?
Way too early in this fight for that.
There you go.
Oh, so disturbing.
It's incredible.
It's just not impressive when you say that, because there's a lot you haven't seen.
Come on, buddy. Hang in there.
Is that the White House behind them? Like, what's going on? How is like heaven Washington, D.C.?
It's not what I would imagine heaven to be.
No, not at all. That's Cell! Oh my God, wait a minute! Oh my God, Raccoon! Frieza! They're all in Hiffle!
Battle! Who are these people? I'm just glad I get to see it. It's a once in.
They are in Hiffle.
Looks like the guy who fell off Snake Way a while back. Though his hair was black, I think.
That Saiyan monkey. He's shattered my dreams of conquering the whole art.
I have to admit, this is surprising. I never imagined.
I'm hard right now.
Beats me. I've never seen him.
Oh!
Slave protege, Majin Buu. Oh, yes, that's right. Little puppy dog. I taught him those moves. He... everything from me. Wasn't much of a student, to be honest.
Cell kicks ass.
Wow, if he was your student, you must be incredible.
Nice porn stash.
well, you know, I'm pretty amazing, it's true. But I'm still proud, I suppose.
Ginyu Force. Do a dance.
Grateful little Margin. I hope you lose with the whole universe, what?
Look, they're demolishing our sanctuary.
Go get him, Goku! Push it to the limit, then push it some more! Those bars!
Come on, Goku.
Uh-oh. Nice dodge. Piccolo will be proud. All right, Pinball Wizard.
Poor puppy.
I'm the great Mr. Satan, hero of the earth, and nothing can bring me down.
Oh,
Yeah, back up.
Oh.
He's trying to hit you right. Little shit.
Damn.
Does he have a rock on top of his head?
looks like it. You guys have to work together.
Break this ridiculous.
He sounds like Fat Kirby.
I can't conserve my energy. I've got to max out.
May ha, may ha. But it's not enough to break them apart. You have to incinerate every last cell.
Well, that's all you had. That's everything. He said he maxed out. So if that doesn't kill him. Mm-hmm.
You have to incinerate every last cell.
Oh my god.
Oh, what in the actual... Oh, puppy.
Oh, what in the heck is going on now? Are you kidding? Are those booze kids? What did I eat to have this?
He's got no more energy.
He's all tapped out. Oh.
Come on, Vegeta.
I'll take my turn now, Kakarot. You gotta stop talking and get some. Trust me, I know.
Come on, Vegeta. Do it. You're not even Super Saiyan yet, dude. He isn't powered up.
He outmatched against Boo's pure form. It's definitely bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, son of a proud warrior race.
He's at least gonna take your balls.
Many times over.
Mm-hmm.
It's too strong. What can he do now?
Ooh, I'll stretch Armstrong on you. Are we gonna watch Vegeta die again?
Wait.
Come on, Goku.
It's going to finish me. This is it.
Yeah.
Majin Buu's stronger than anyone I've ever faced. There's no doubt about that.
Team up.
There's like a parachute.
That. You're the only one You can fight him now.
Wow. It's it for him to admit that.
Always ready to meet a challenge, even when it was bigger than you were.
Hey.
Nice of you to drop
Nappa.
it. I mean, I sincerely hope you didn't come all this way, back from the dead.
It's almost making it seem like they're gonna kill off Goku.
Oh, with how like
With the sad music,
Yeah.
the highlight reel.
Its power level to exceed my own. I belong to the upper echelon of the most elite form. Bested, certainly not by some lowborn amateur like you. I am the...
lowborn.
On that day, I committed my life to surpassing you, having no idea just how far you...
Recoom. Rhymes with doom.
It's what appeared. A Super Saiyan, a warrior who was able to break free of his normal limitations. And even if they are true, only an elite warrior like myself would have the potential to... There's no question that Kakarot has surpassed the normal limitations. Then at last it happened. Fueled by my self-loathing, I too...
Fueled by self-loathing.
I finally became a Super Saiyan myself. The prince had reclaimed his throne.
Oh yeah, those androids.
At first I thought it was your loved ones, that it was your instinct to protect them that spurred you on
Krillin.
limits. And certainly that was part of it. I've seen enough of that clown's smile to know be my insatiable pride. But you never thought to kill or even to win. As if you knew I would one day possess this tiny sliver of a soul. And be so gentle. It makes me angry just thinking about it. Or perhaps it's my... I fought to push down others. You only fight to push yourself.
Biting each other.
Kakarot, you are number one.
Wow.
Oh, puppy. No.
She gonna block with my forearms.
Man, my dream packs a punch. I must be stronger than I think.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, bind those arms.
There. You taking notes? That's a real Kamehameha.
Ha! You taking notes.
Hurry before he regenerates.
You generate so fast, there's just no way.
Yeah, but that's really Vegeta. Get in there.
Only one Saiyan left who can save the universe from Majin Buu. The all fights intensifies. Next, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I like intensifies. Not gonna say it concludes the next fight. It intensifies. It gets even more intense. Wow, what a nice little tribute there from Vegeta.
Yeah, that was. I know how I felt as an audience member. I have to imagine that extends to the Dragon Ball universe. That was an earth-shattering moment.
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta admitted he wasn't the best. That's pretty huge.
Why didn't Vegeta go Super Saiyan at all when he was fighting Buu? He stayed in his base form, and like, I mean, he had been resting on the sideline for a while, so I felt like he could have gone there. At least Super Saiyan 2, even if he couldn't reach Super Saiyan 3 yet. And maybe would have like given Goku a little bit more time to rest. So I was just curious on why he didn't do it. Why he didn't. Maybe he just didn't have time. Maybe it takes him a little bit longer to get into those forms than it does for Goku. But yeah, I was curious about that.
I found Vegeta to be a fascinating case study in jealousy, and sort of a bit of an inferiority complex, because his whole thing about, you know, at first I thought it was your family, that gave you power. So I went out and got a family. And
that was the only reason.
Difference.
That was the only reason I got a family.
Aside from the sort of cold-bloodedness of the reasoning behind him getting a family, which that can be addressed another time, I just found his whole approach to everything and his whole admission and self-awareness in this episode to just be fascinating. A fascinating growth moment for Vegeta. Because I think, generally speaking, all of us have experienced jealousy at some point, and you try to figure out why you feel less than and how you can feel more so. Like you feel jealous of this person. How can you get on that level? How can you be more? So Vegeta to be like, yeah, that was me. I even got a family for you. Like, I tried. Was just such a very big confession from his character, which I feel like could be easy to gloss over, and yet at the same time it's very much not if you follow the story, because that's a huge moment for Vegeta and his character, but also it's got ramifications for Trunks and Bulma. So like that whole little thing, they gave it some space in the episode, but that it also kind of felt like, oh, it's just this piece of this thing about me being jealous, but like, no, like that's your family. So I enjoyed that, but also feel like it's important to highlight that moment because it was a very huge moment for the characters who are impacted by that kind of admission.
But I mean, just because he might not have had the family for the right reasons, it doesn't mean he doesn't. I mean, he was very protective of Bulma.
Yep. When
Goku wanted to take dirty pictures of her and give it to the supreme dirty pervy Kai.
Yes, he was.
And he did hug his son once. Which is pretty huge for fathers to do. From my experience. No, just kidding.
Dark.
And so there was and just because he might not have had the right reasons going into it doesn't mean that he hasn't doesn't love his family. And I'm just really happy with Vegeta's character growth just in general. I think it was like a little bit of a sappy moment, sure, but it was still nice to see. Sometimes natural talent just wins out, and there is just something special about somebody. And it's just like all the intangibles come together to make someone great at what they do.
I mean, a couple thoughts spring to mind as you say that. One is, and I'm sure many of us have heard this, that like, it's not worth competing with others, but competing with yourself and constantly pushing yourself to be the better version than who you were 5 minutes ago, 5 days ago, whatever. Yes. That also really sounds like just a Hallmark greeting card kind of cliche motivational poster phrase. But it does make me think of the Michael Jordan documentary that we watched on Netflix. And Michael Jordan would talk about how, like, in practices, he was striving to be better than he was the day before. That just kind of strikes me as it is with Goku, because he said, like, you were never competing. Vegeta says, you're never competing against me. You were competing against yourself and just striving to be the best. And like, it is cheesy and hokey and a Hallmark card kind of saying, but at the same time, that is often what the greats do. They're not hyper focused on comparing themselves to others. They've already left that in the dust. They're now working on competing against themselves. And that is what's pushing them to their level of greatness. It just kind of struck me as the fact that Vegeta kind of came to this profound realization because his whole existence has been hyper-focused on Goku. Everything has revolved around Goku and Goku's success. Meanwhile, Goku has been focusing on himself and his own success and therefore has gone further. The other thought that came to mind is the fact that, like, life doesn't work out as you expect it to. We all have plans. We'll make 5 plans over the course of, like, the first 2 decades we're alive. They will all go to shit. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That's life. And like, you'll be pleasantly surprised. They can turn out better than you expect, but like, it's never going to turn out how you planned, ever. Vegeta's whole thing about like, I got a family to compete with you. Yeah, and the audience can go like, well, that's a shitty reason to start a family. Like, dude, your son and your wife, what are you doing? At the same time, and very much to your point, he loves them. He does. He has shown it, whether he wants to admit it or not, maybe begrudgingly, but he still does. He cares very much for them. And I think that's sort of an important thing about life is it doesn't work out how you intend it to. I think often in society, especially with the invention of social media, there is this sort of like set of parameters under which you should do certain things. Like, here are the parameters by which you should go to college. Here are the parameters by which you should find a career. Here are the parameters by which, and this is a big one, you should start a family. And you should start a family because society says so. Like, there are so many things that society wants to dictate to us, not only what we do, but how we do it. And so naturally with that goes the same thing of like, but if you fall outside of those parameters, are you doing it wrong? Are you not doing it? Are you not living your best life? And the point is, like, for Vegeta, did he have a family for the right reasons? Maybe not. Does he still love his family? Would he do anything for them? I think he would. So, like, everything doesn't have to go by the book or by the textbook.
Yeah.
For it to still come out right in the end or have a happy ending. Like, you know, you do you, which sounds, again, cliche and Hallmark saying and a motivational poster, but it's very true. Like, do what works for you and make the best of it that you can. And that's more often than not what's going to make you come out on top.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our Dragon Ball Z Kai reactions, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 159, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.